Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy dynamics, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. And of course, rolling the dice to see what I need to shuffle a deck to power of number 4. Power of number 8. Power of number 12. Looks like we are going to the number 24. There are no coincidences. The video that is before this one, the numbers equaled up to the number 24. 24 may end up being a significant date for you in regards to something in particular. Okay, so let's take a look. Some of you Scorpios could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus born in the month of April. You could also be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo born in the month of August. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, picking up also too. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn born in the month of December. You could be dealing with a fixed sign of the zodiac, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, possibly another Scorpio. Strong Sagittarius energy coming in again through the number 14, as well as strong Cancerian energy through the number 18. Some of you are 21, 22, 24, or 28 years of age. You could also be 41, 42, 44, or possibly 48 years old. You could have also been born in 1981, 1982, or possibly 1984 for some of you. You could have also graduated in 1981, 1982, or possibly 1984. But either way, going to the power of number 24 for the beautiful star sign of Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. The 9 of Cups, something about wish fulfillment. And I'm also picking up educational experiences, wisdom, knowledge, resources. Look at all those books. Some of you could literally have a book collection, or maybe some of you guys love hanging out at like Barnes and Noble, or I don't even know if Books A Million is around anymore, but or half price books, things like that. Something about education. Or you're going to get some massive wish fulfillment or wishes being fulfilled either over the next 9 minutes, 9 hours, 9 days, or within a 9-month time frame, and something about maybe the month of September about wishes being fulfilled. Some of you are dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Time to take a time out as well. 4 Swords, contemplation. Some of you are meant to do Reiki, learn the art of Reiki, energy healing, energy body work. Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenation, or thinking things through. Maybe before diving in deep into something that you want to do. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini, or there could be a person that you're dealing with that is heavily contemplating the connection that they have with you. You are still their wish fulfillment. Thinking. It's like the little engine that could. I think I can. Maybe this person that you're dealing with, they're thinking things over, thinking about the connection, maybe what they had with you. The Eight of Cups. This person could have walked away from you. They could be second guessing their decision, Scorpio. Maybe some of you who had to walk away from someone in particular, if it was a friend, a family member, former lover, maybe there have been times you second guessed yourself if you made the right decision. But Spirit's giving you the green light. If you've been going back and forth in your mind about a situation and you're just at that point where you're like, I don't know how to make the best decision, Spirit's just giving you the green light to say, hey, it's cool. You can walk away from this particular person or situation or these friends or these family members and not look back. Your wish fulfillment could lie elsewhere. Some of you have contemplated moving. Maybe you've been second guessing yourself about moving to a new environment. Maybe you feel like you're going to be alone if you move to a new environment. You have to go, Scorpio, where the soul moves you. I have moved 5 major times in my life across the country because my soul told me, go there. And that's what I did. It's not like my soul is trying to control me like a puppet on a string. There's a vibrational frequency that will go on with inside of you, okay, to say, I know I'm destined for greatness. I know that my life is supposed to be different. I need to walk away from a toxic environment. I know that I don't seem to be getting anywhere with my friends, my family. They're not shifting, they're not changing, but I see better for myself. It could very well be true that us Scorpios, we need to take more time out to do more reading versus scrolling on our phones. Could very well be true. Raising our IQ level. A lot of us don't even know what our IQ level is. I know I don't. I don't know. But I'm going to ballpark intuitively. I don't know. Maybe between 100 and 110. Maybe 111. Who knows? But this is about education, educating ourselves about our environment, what's going on in our environment. Are we digging the energy? Are you thinking too much? Thinking about, like, if you were to move on and do what you feel you're compelled to do, are you too worried about what others think about your decision? It's hard, you guys. Like, when we want to be a likable person, and we want people to like us. We want admiration. We want love. We want respect, okay? There's just people out there that don't have that capacity. It's hard to get out of the programming of worrying what people think about us. They're not living your life and you're not living their life. It's very difficult, to be, and especially if you're watching tarot readings, that your sense of spirituality is on a different level than what you have been programmed to believe through your friends, through your family, through your religion, all of that. You see beyond the veil. You see beyond the illusion of what is going on in your environment. But something about education, knowledge, resources, you will have the resources in order for these wishes to be fulfilled. But a lot of it deals with motivation to make changes. But it could very well be true that in order maybe to get that motivation, to take that leap of faith, to head towards what you feel you're meant to do, it definitely could talk about moving away, walking away, whatever that means to you. Whatever it is that you feel is toxic, if you're feeling rejected, annihilated, left out in the cold by other people, feeling like people don't get you, trust me, there will be people who totally will get you. It's hard to step out of the matrix of the 3D reality. When you are resonating at a high vibrational frequency, you guys, I get it. Like sometimes you could probably be like, you're working with your chakras, you're working with your crystals, you're working with your guided meditations. You are starting to do research to find the wisdom, the knowledge, the truth of certain belief systems or the way that we've been programmed. Elevating to a higher level of consciousness, and it could be true. Maybe some of you guys are worried that people are going to think like you're a know-it-all and that you're a snob for being educated. A lot of people get backlash for being educated because that stems from pure jealousy. It stems from pure jealousy when you are elevating in that higher level of consciousness, headed towards the divine creation, the divine being, the divine code, which people don't, there's a lot of people that don't get that, okay? Your frequency is going to be resonating so high because you're putting the time, the energy, the knowledge, the resources, the education to become a better version of you. People get jealous. That's on them. We can't control that. And I get it. It feels when you are elevating to a different level in your life, it does feel, again, like it's a lonely process. But there will be people on your pathway that will totally get you, Scorpio. There could be too much thinking going on, not enough action. Some of you are waiting for a specific person to walk away from a connection. And more than likely, they will. However, all relationships are energy waves, energy frequencies. And you still have a connection with this person, unless if you do a cord cutting to cut off the spiritual ties that bind you to this person. And how would that be possible? Through physical intimacy. If you're wondering, why somebody keeps returning back into your energetic force field, it's because you didn't do a cord cutting between you and them. You can listen to a guided meditation. You could do a traditional cord cutting candle ritual. If you feel like there are people that are holding you back from you progressing, then time to do a cord cutting. Because maybe you feel like you're always being dragged back in by family members, or they're making you second guess yourself. They're making you second guess your higher self, your higher being. Listen, you guys, they've all been in low vibrational frequency. But they're all on the program, the matrix programming. That's what they're on. These people don't think outside the box. They said they're the ones that are really in truth second guessing themselves, because there's jealousy. And it's not like we want people to be jealous of us. If anything, if we are elevating our life, we are hoping that we can end up being an inspiration to those that want to thrive and grow and step out of that 3D matrix. But it is a battle. It is a challenge. But you have to do what's right for you and not care anymore what other people think, because they're all on that programming. A lot of you have gone into your true spiritual awakening years ago, for some of you, or that you knew years ago that something was off with the way that you were raised, any kind of religious belief systems that just weren't coinciding with you. Because you feel that there is more to life than what you've just been taught, but they're not going to teach you the truth. You have to be that Indiana Jones and go seek for the knowledge and to go within and walk away from what's not serving your higher purpose, because your life is supposed to elevate also too on an emotional frequency. Again, it may not be a 10 of cups just yet, but something here about wishes being fulfilled or a sense of satisfactory energy. A lot of you are gearing up to graduate. You could be getting your associates, your bachelor's, your master's, your doctorate. Some of you are going back to school for the first time, or deciding or contemplating that in the fall. I heard it from Spirit. Somebody has gone through this where, let's say, for example, you're going to pursue a certain line of work. Let's say you're moving into entrepreneurship, okay? And you're trying to get people to feel excited, to feel happy for you, whatever. And then you get that one person that says, oh, I knew somebody who used to do that and they failed miserably. I don't know if that's for you. It didn't work out for them. You ever heard that before? Time to tune out the noise. Because a person who says something like that, even if, let's just say, you had this blown out of the water moment where you have a product, a service that skyrockets and escalates, and all of a sudden they look at you differently. They're either going to view you in two different ways. They're going to all of a sudden pretend like they are your best friend, Or the second choice or option is that they're still going to be in that Debbie Downer mentality to find anything wrong or find the flaws in what you're doing and try to challenge you. So when you start to see people doing that, all you have to do is say, you know what? You take care. Have a great night. I wish you well. And turn your back. Turn your back. Turn your back on those people, Scorpio, who don't believe in you. But when it comes to relationships, sometimes when we detach, you guys, that person that you have that connection with, they can feel that shift. Because why? We're all energy. We're all energy. So they can feel when you're moving on or moving away from them, and that's the reason why they keep coming back. But if you don't want this person to keep coming back in your direction, trying to confuse the hell out of you and all of this, do a cord cutting. They have guided meditations. If you don't have time to light 2 candles and cut the cords, they have guided meditations to cut ties. Doesn't matter who the person is. You got to cut ties with a family member. You got to cut ties with a friend. Just do it. It's your life. You're off to seek the pursuit of happiness and your joy and elevate your consciousness, elevate your wisdom, your education. It's time to move on from that environment or a certain group of people or that person or that relationship. Some of you guys have been in a situation where you have been getting the red flags about someone, okay? But yet deep down inside, you could still be giving them the benefit of the doubt. Gotta stop doing that. We need to stop falling in love, quote unquote, with potential. Either somebody is going to bring something to the table or they're not. But you still have a choice to manifest in your own mental state of reality how you want a situation to go with a person. You just have to clearly decide, and I've said this before, clearly decide, is that person worth it to you to manifest? Because it is the truth. Guided meditations are the fastest way to shift into a new reality, because every single thought, you guys, is dictating our daily outcome. Okay? Our thoughts are so powerful. When we're in that state, what are you thinking? When you're alone and you have time off, what are you thinking about? Are your thoughts productive? Are your thoughts high frequency? Or are they fear-based? Which one is it? You know? A lot of you guys already know this information, but it's like you get off track from time to time. And you feel like you're creating, another vicious cycle again. Unexpected income. The faith and belief, if you're an entrepreneur, having faith and belief that people are going to pay you for your services or your product, or that you're going to get a better job opportunity if you're not wanting to work for yourself, which I highly recommend. But if you're going to go work for another company, you could be in this waiting phase, waiting for an email, waiting for a phone call, waiting for a text message, whatever. Basically to have the green light to move on. You might even feel that, let's just say you can't stand the job that you're in right now, but they're going to try to offer you maybe higher pay, quote unquote, Is it worth it to your physical body and your mental health? Most people looking for a new company to work for are looking for the benefits, possibly remote working so that they can work from home. There's contemplation about your wishes being fulfilled and how you're going to make it happen. And yeah, sometimes there are things that we do have to wait for. So thinking, what are your thoughts? Do you have lack conscious mentality? Are you thinking impoverish thoughts about your destiny and what you're supposed to do? Walk away from the poverty thinking, Scorpio. Choose the path of least resistance. Whatever is not serving your highest purpose, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to go on that pathway by yourself, because you also have another new connection, or a connection that will get revitalized. Courtship card, bottom of the deck. But see, the butterflies, it's all about transformation. You are the one that's deciding when you're going to get out of the cocoon and break free. Break free from limiting belief systems, tapping out of that matrix 3D way of thinking, pursuing what brings you this ultimate joy, your heart chakra opening up and expanding. That's what we want to get to. We want to feel the vibrational burn of loving ourselves and loving what it is that we do, because it has purpose. It has meaning. And you getting paid beautifully for what it is that you do. Some of you guys are just so second guessing yourself. Gotta stop doing that. Be not afraid. Walk away. Break free. Release the burden. Doesn't matter what they think. You're on the path for wish fulfillment. It's time to do you. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.